How do you get to the chat? Every single time I do this, I have to expand it to do that. Oh, that's so stupid. Alright. I figured it out. My window for Twitch wasn't large enough for them to display the chat, and therefore I could not have chat. So that's fun. Alright, so then everything should work fine. Just play some Monster Hunter. Thank God, Geeks, you're here. I was bored. Hello, David Fish. Yeah, I needed a break, so I figured, you know, why not kill some monsters and stream? You play Monster Hunter? Oh yeah, I've been playing Monster Hunter since Monster Hunter 4. 4 for you, Gen U on the Switch, and then Monster Hunter World. It's longer than me then. Cool. I mean, I'm sure that I'm going to make a lot of noob mistakes as I'm, you know, it's part of a course. We're talking about me playing video games. Been enjoying your Daggerfall video recently. Profound and interesting. Ooh, profound. That's high praise. Thank you. Yeah, so hopefully we'll enjoy some Monster Hunter today. Mistakes are part of learning. Yeah! So long as everybody's learning, right? So it's like not just me as a player, but also like the devs and other viewers and stuff like that. I think if everybody learns something, even if it's something as simple as like a preference or, you know, a part of lore or a little tidbit, or, oh, I didn't know if you click X while right-clicking, it does X or whatever, like it does like a new thing, like those type of things, right? I think the most important thing is entertaining, but yeah, learning is important as well, I find. So, alright, so I know I have these quests. Grandma Cat gave me a quest that I don't know if I want to do, but it's Granny Cat, so we're going to have to... I want to help. I want to be as much help to Granny Cat as possible. Granny Cat gave us a quest that is called... It's right there. It's a Master Rank 2. It's going to be annoying. But let's do it. We're going to camp here. So, yeah. So for those who are new at watching me play Monster Hunter, I rarely play Gen U though, but on stream. But as far as World is concerned, I'm actually playing the expansion now, which is a new addition to my collection. I say new, like I've had it for maybe a month now. And most of the time when I do streams, I do like a lot of like story content. And when I'm by myself, I just do optional stuff. Some days more so than others. I don't want attack, I want defense. No, I'll go attack. Still put on your Warren playthrough as background noise for when I work on things or play a game that doesn't require a lot of concentration. Wow. It's like 10 years later. Well, I'm glad you like it. Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to provide more content for you on that one. I've been looking for ways to facilitate the act of getting more videos out, but like Twitch only has a way to output videos on YouTube either in its entirety. So if I stream for like 5 hours, you get like a 5-hour chunk, which is what the Daggerfall videos were. And then you have the ability to split it in 15-minute chunks, and I feel like 15-minute isn't that great. Maybe 20 minutes would be better, but I don't know, I'm still debating if I should like split anything, because then the algorithm is going to split it by itself. Like it won't cut at proper moments. Like usually when I cut, I do edits in the Morrowind and in Skyrim, I would cut at transitions. I mean, when you open a door and the screen goes black for a fraction of a second, that's usually when I pause a video. Or, you know, if that doesn't happen because I'm still talking, like I'm sharing a thought during, like while opening a door, then I'll wait until after, or like I'm ending a sentence or something like that. So I'm afraid that if I just let the algorithm split the video, that it would just cut mid-sentence, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm kind of tempted to just leave. Oh, there it is. Wow. Monster Hunter, where you find the animal like instantly. Hi. I'm just dealing with your poop, or whatever that was. And, I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna follow you. Even though my mission is to kill you? Not having to paintball the monster is nice. Yeah, but I kind of miss the paintballs a bit. The part that distracts me the most out of, like, I'm fine not pinballing, but like the wasps are way too strong. Like they tell you where everything is. Like this is fine for like plants and stuff, but when you're tracking a monster, it's almost too in your face. Your character outfit is giving me heat strokes. Yeah, he's a fluffy guy. Oh, is he leaving? Alright. I wanted to see what his habits were, because sometimes some of the cool things about this game is that you can follow non-aggressive monsters like this one. And oh, I just went to the other zone. See, the wasps are way too, like, it's bright because it's nighttime, which is fine, but they're too concentrated. And it's like you don't need that when you're hunting a monster, especially if you can just follow him without any loading. But you can did I put this in another button? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, that's a nice smile. Oh, I missed it. So, where's it going? It's just chilling, you know. Is it swimming? No, it's just walking. Oops. Escape. How do we... Put away. Okay. Sometimes monsters will just like chill on a rock in the sun, or they'll bathe, or this one I don't know what it's doing. I mean, it's technically out of its element because a Paolumu usually goes in a coral reef. This one's black though, so and we're in a jungle, so I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna fall it once more, and then. So I don't even need the Wasp. I just saw him flying. Did I not pick up everything? Okay. Just saw him flying in the sky. So. I kind of expected a snowy environment. Alright. Oh, Jaguars and an Enginess? Okay. So, combat music's done because these guys... Are they gonna bother... I'm gonna have to start killing it soon because the timer is gonna run out eventually, and it's gonna take me a while to kill it. Mainly because that particular monster... I fought it before, and it has like a... It's not so much an attack pattern, but it has an ability to put you to sleep, which is a big no-no in combat. So... Right now it's kind of just chilling. Do you got another spot where you can just like... Are you gonna lift off again? No? It's okay, nighttime for you? Why not? It's got like a rat face thing going on. Alright, so we're going to say hello. Actually, I need rocks. I'm gonna start immediately with a... Oh, there's... That's not a rock, but it'll do good. I'll pick up these things. I will... set up my gun lance with the little rocket, and it's too late. No! Alright, stay here. Little rocket in the tummy. Okay, or is it? Oh, it's on the... Nope. Okay, I guess I didn't block for some reason. Even though I held the key. Where is it? Oh, it's on the leg. See, that blue cloud here is pretty bad for me, because if I... Yeah, I kind of dodged out of the way. It immediately puts me to sleep. Meaning I can't block or do any of that stuff, so the monster is kind of like... yeah. Oh no! Boo, do something! Oh, that's smarts. Oh, I did not pick up anything. Okay, this is going to be fun. So for those who don't know, the little rocket that I have on its feet, it explodes if I make an explosion next to it. So it does a second burst of boom boom. Yeah, damn it. I can block the hit, but I can't block the smoke. So, okay, that woke me up. Oh, jeez, that was the wrong time to do that. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Wake up, dude. Thanks, boo. Ah! I might die right here. Yeah, alright. Oh, I forgot the expansion gives you like a Hail Mary. Once per mission you can like resurrect. Alright, well the engine's gonna help us. Is there a nice place to hide? There's one. Oh, it put the engine as to fleet. Kick him out! Kick his ass! Go, go, go! No, it doesn't want... Well, I'm still here, so... Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, Boo's asleep. Where is he? Oh, he's on the ground. Well, not anymore. Alright. Well, he's still on the ground, but no longer asleep. And as a gunless user, this is like nearly impossible to dodge. So I really gotta just... Man, that was a waste. I gotta wait until it tires out. And it's like... Go away! And it left. Okay, so... We're next to a camp, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get provisions. We got teleported instantly to the Is the camp here? I think it is. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. We'll do that. Get our provisions. We shouldn't have that many. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. It's a capture quest? It's a capture quest. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh, that is so not my thing. Shit. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Might as well pick that up. It's capturing is so... Maybe I should just do more capture quests to get a hang of it. But I usually just kill them. They hardly ever leap, or not leap, but limp long enough for me to... Come here. Uh-oh. Oh, alright. Oh. Oh, I should have sharpened. Oh, damn it. Yeah, alright. Oh, don't faint again. Please don't faint again. Come on, shake it, shake. Okay. So, there's a healing wasp right next to the tree that I kind of want. But I don't want to get, like... Okay. Whew. Oh, that was a mistake. That was also a mistake. Okay, can I ride him? Oh, I missed a jump! And I ran right into his cloud. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah! You know what? That might... There we go. First aid. You don't scare me. You annoy me though, because now it's like I gotta sharpen again. Alright, so got that. Gotta put the rocket back in and chase. Of course, I'm doing that while I have my mantle up. I think I'm in the wrong spot, but the wasps are leading me this way, so I might as well follow them. Kind of wish I could just use my own intuition, and you can't turn them off, so it's like it's really disappointing. Unlike like Oblivion's quest marker or even Skyrim's quest marker. This one you can't really ignore because it's like in your face. Oh, I can do that. Interesting. Relax, dude. Whew. That didn't count. Alright, well. Rocket's in. Where is it? It's on its back? It's on its wing. Alright. What the... Oh, you gotta be kidding. I'm gonna sleep in the water? Do I drown when that happens? Blip, 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 blip. Go, Boo! Distract him! Ah! Alright. Another problem is that I have, because it's a capture quest, I have to watch until, like, it has to limp. And flying creatures... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And this is why I thought this was going to take me a long time to do this quest, because I can hardly hit him if I'm always trying to dodge his... Smoke. Yeah, that's right. Like it's instant. God. Alright. Wow, that's 2 out of 3. So, can we do it? I don't know if I can. I mean, I've killed this thing before, so technically yes. I'm not doing a good job at it right now. I might as well just go for straight health. Alright. So, where am I? Which camp is this? Oh, it's this one. Okay. It's camp number 1. Yeah, he should be right there. Okay. I'm over here, asshole. Technically, I'm the asshole because I'm trying to... Oh, God damn it. At least that wasn't... Oh, come on! I should wake up by now. Like, that's 2 hits. Unbelievable. Can I wake up, please? Okay, so... Oh, there's a flower right here. Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna poke him. Yes! Alright, time to fuck him up. Of course he had to do that. Of course he had to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna sharpen. We got him running, so that's good. That means I'm at least doing some damage to a point where, well, I'm opting down, so that counts for something. And it's one of the cool things about gun lances. You know, when you break parts. I mean, that's any weapon in general. When you break parts and they fall down. That's a good feeling, because then you're in control. Like, just that hit for... That means that he's exhausted enough for me to take advantage of it. Okay, that was cocky for me. So he's less likely to do his cloud, because he's exhausted. I'm okay now. Right in the tail. Oh, you're exhausted, aren't you? Battle of attrition is mine. Uh-oh. Land. There you go. Ah! It's always disoriented when I latch onto those monsters that fly. Come on. Get him. Get him. I need earbuds. That way I won't get, like, shocked every time it screams. Oh, I survived the cloud. Oof. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, come on. Get out of there. I'm just gonna nap right here. I mean, my jacket's basically a giant pillow. I bet that's like super comfy to sleep in. Like, don't you guys think? Or maybe that's just the outside. Maybe the inside is like all rugged and... Uh-oh. That's not what I want. No, no. I'm gonna hide behind this little cloud of sleeping powder. If you want a piece of me, you gotta go in the cloud, dude. Or not. Okay. Boo? Yeah, you're following? Okay. So we got some stones. Block. Okay. I thought I was gonna attack, but I guess it's tired. Poke, poke. Yeah, alright. Very satisfying. Do that. And it's electrified. Or paralyzed? Please don't kill it. Please don't kill it accidentally. Are you limping yet? Are you limping yet? Are you limping yet? Are you limping yet? I don't know. Yeah, I doubt it. Looking at the clock. You're tougher than that, aren't you? How do I capture it? Well, you gotta put like a trap down first. And, nah, it's still running. Okay, so it's not limping. You gotta wait until the monster is limping. Once it goes limping, and usually it's when it's walking on two legs, and it'll only limp really when it's like trying to get out and like what it's doing right now, right? It's running away. If it's running away and it's limping, 99.9% of the time they're going to their nesting area to sleep. And when that happens is when you lay down with a trap, and I'm just going to pick those for the sake of picking those up, and then you put tranquilizer darts into its face. And if you succeed to do 2 tranquilizers while it's like impeded by the trap, then you capture it. The problem is that you can only carry one of 2 different types of traps at a time. Or, let me rephrase that. 2 traps, but they have to be different. And there's only 2 types of traps. One of 2 traps, does that make sense? You got 2 traps, so you can carry one of each per mission. There you go. Oh, that was a wrong... in your face, right in the face, right in the face. That's not good. Huh. I think that was limping. I can't tell. I'm just gonna look. We got about 15 minutes left, right? 20 minutes before the mission's over, so I'm just gonna wait here and see what it does. It still thinks like it's fighting, so I could shoot those berries. That's not what I did. Don't harass my cat. Yeah, it's not limping. Alright, so I can still hit it some more. Yeah. There's always a risk of accidentally killing it instead of trapping it, so... Not if you're actually using a trap, but if you just keep swinging at it, and you're not careful, you can, like, out-DPS it and just fail the mission. Which makes the missions, like, slightly more interesting, I guess. I just prefer to kill stuff. Nope. Alright, so... Do you like that? I'm not even sure where I aimed. Oh, sucks. Oh, this is nice. I'm in a little stealth area. Do we have any megabots? There we go. Wait, what happened? What is this? I think it crashed. God, I was so close. I'm having a hard time actually killing the... I guess like that's the thing about Iceborne, is it's slightly more unstable. I say slightly because usually on a good day you don't have any problems, or at least I don't have any problems. I don't have any performance issues, really. It's just that because I've been playing it for longer periods of time now, I started to notice that since Iceborne, some quirks have started showing up. Like, for example, it did it this time though, but usually it doesn't boot the game if my keyboard is plugged in. Right? Those type of things. And this is probably the second time the game crashed on me since the expansion. And I say since I've gotten the expansion, which is some time ago. Like, I'm Master Rank 2, so I didn't play it for too long. So hopefully, you know, Capcom can patch it up. What do you mean logging bonus? I had my logging bonus last time. There you go. Alright, well... I don't want to fight that guy again just yet. So what I'm going to do... Sorry, Grandma Cat. I'm actually going to go with the main quest this time. Just get some story bits moving. You know, Blizzard Blitz, which is a Barioth. The icon doesn't look like a Barioth. Do I know what a Barioth is? I think I do, but that doesn't look like one. Barioth is like the fat one with the hammerheads. Like go choo choo when they go when they're about to charge. So I'm gonna go with attack, and just watch Grandma Cat massage that giant slab of meat. It's like I can taste the carrots. And the bread. I can taste the carrots in the bread. That's it's amazing attention to detail. Alright. So we're just gonna jump right in. We're just gonna we failed, but there was nothing much to learn. I guess our game just crashed. Anime food. Not this is an anime. Yeah, it's close enough. It's anime-ish. It's got the same mannerisms. It's got the same, like it's got like well, not talking really. I guess there are talking cats, you know. Like if you've watched anime where it's like set in a, not my suit is more appropriate this time. If you watch an anime where like it's set in like a fantasy world or something like that, they usually have like a working guild system where adventurers will go on a board and sign up for a quest based on their ranks and stuff like that. Well, guess what? Monster Hunter is exactly that. So I feel like in terms of the culture of anime, Monster Hunter hits the, like, what's the expression? It's the bill? Match the bill. And one of the cool things I can do in this game, can I not do it? You're not large enough? Where's Granddaddy Popo? Is that one? I can't ride you. Oh. Alright. Wait, I'm tracking my handler? I thought I was tracking the Barrows. I'm still not 100% familiar with this area right now, so I'm just kind of following the wasps. Okay, so I'm tracking my handler. Yeah. Cinematic time! It's a trap! I can feel the ice and the snow on my fingers. It's a Barroth that shoots ice? It's a Barioth, not a Barroth. Oh. Right, I just made that connection, so I have no idea what this thing is. saber-tooth dragon. Okay, jeez. Yeah. Okay. Close one. Almost couldn't block that. I'm in the cold. I should have drank a hot potion. So as soon as... Just gonna poke at its tail once in a while. Ah! Okay, I'm trying to look at his moveset to see like what's more likely to happen. You're great. Love the animation so far. This is really good. I'm just holding block until... You know what? Alright. I need... hot cocoa. Let's warm you up a bit. Probably don't have the right weapon for this though, because this is a... I think it's a ice elemental gun lance that I'm using right now. Because it's done. It's a part taken from that ram, the giant ram. I forgot its name. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do! Ah! Well, that dodged that attack, so I guess I'm happy. I am so dead. Thank you, Boo. Let's take seconds. This thing's quick. Looks dangerous. Yeah, no kidding. I'm like holding my thumb, not my thumb, my pinky on the control key right now, and that's like the block button. And it's like I'm just poking when I see a window opportunity. I'm trying to do the very least amount of like combos, like explosions and stuff like that, because I don't know what I'm expecting. I'm taking so much hit. It would take me forever to kill it with just pokes. But I'm hoping to regroup after like it gets pissed off and goes away. Alright. No? Jeez. I don't know if intimidation had a face. I think that'd be it. Relax, man. Jeez. Oh, interesting. Uh-oh. Yeah, alright. What do I have to work with? Alright. Yeah, calm down, calm down. What do I want? I want this, and I want this. So, just gonna take a little Kit Kat here. Reload, and we're ready to go. He went this way. Oh, there he is. Gotcha! Oof. Actually, I don't know who got who. Is he exhausted already? I can't be. He tried to like do his ice breath and he couldn't. Usually that's a sign that they're exhausted. You are starving. Well, let me help you out with the warm. Oh, well, your tail at least. No. You move that out of the way. I'm trying not to hit the wasp. Keep it for later. Yeah, I know that move. You're not the only monster that has that freaking hip. Yeah, this one's clearly tired. He got his, well, he's angry now, so... Try not to get hit by the tail, because that's a thing, by the way. Monsters can attack with their tails. So, we're gonna... I'm playing very passively here, just because it's like a new monster. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what it's doing. Hey, Hesser. Ah, jeez. Ooh, does that knock me off now? Okay. Right in the face! Right in the face! I lost some frames here. My computer is a laptop, and sometimes the AC adapter doesn't stay connected. So I suddenly had the message. You guys probably didn't see it on your screen, but it said like, "Oh, I'm using battery right now," and it's like, you shouldn't. And it went back to using the cable. So that's annoying. It happens once in a while. Now at this pace I should be able to kill it, because I feel like, unlike the other monster I was trying to capture last time, this one I'm just trying to kill. And I'm actually landing some hits on him, even though they're relatively light hits. I got nothing to hit that little flash beetle. Oh, my man. Can I hit the flash beetle? I don't know how high it is compared to me, so I don't think I can hit it. Because if I could just hit that. Kamehameha! Whoops. No, it got away. Oh well. At least, oh, and now I get to... Okay, so I kind of wasted my my blast. Oh well. Usually after a while, like, you kind of want to keep it, the Wyvern Blast. But after a while, you want to use it just for the sake of hopefully getting some damage in. But what I'm doing right now is if I succeed at this little minigame, it'll be knocked on its side, and yeah, like that. And then I can blast him right now. But I kind of wasted it, so I'm going to have to go with Plan B. Put the little rocket on him. Yeah, alright. Oh, you're pissed. Of course I can't reach it, damn rocket. There we go. Got the rocket 2 times. You're a quick little guy, aren't you? Just gotta focus on that one area. I love the fact that World Iceborne, to be more precise, introduced that little extra mechanic to the gun lance. The overheating from Generations was annoying as hell, but this one makes it so that I'm giving myself an area to focus on. And it helps my DPS as opposed to manage a heat gauge, and if you fail, then you get like minus 25% damage to all your attacks for like, you know, a minute. Is there anything on the ground I can use? Oh, I'll take that. Don't care about that. I want... Does that work? No, it doesn't. Oh well. I need something to load on, you know, my Oh, stones right here. Perfect. My little launcher thing. The Engineeth is everywhere. I just ran off. Alright. Hi. Ow. This is the part where I can start to be a little bit more adventurous. Assuming that I can keep track of my bullets. There's one. Yeah, I knew that was gonna fail. Oh no! Not that much though. just kind of waiting for it to calm down. Like right now it's in rage, so there's not much I can do. Especially if it's just going to run around. Like I don't have that much mobility. So it's just one of those realities there. If I was a bow user, I'd probably still be shooting. If I was a lance user, I'd probably be able to charge at him. I can't even see him. Okay, there we go. Stuff like that. Gun lance, you kind of just have to wait it out. It's a patience game when it comes to the gun lance. Man, I missed. And Genjinet went full 360. It's back. That's so funny. Well, whoa, jeez. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Kamehameha! Alright. What? That did nothing? Oh, that's a sick combo. Oh shit. That was the wrong time to try to take a picture. Did it just leave? It did. Oh, come on, that was epic. I'm just trying to get the materials. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, the stuff I try to do work. Try to take a picture, it fails. Oh, it's in rage, that's why. Okay. I didn't see that. Maybe that's why the other one was like, oh, we gotta go. Ooh. That's right, calm down, and then I can blow you up. Oh, you're still enraged. Huh. What? What was that? Almost fainted. Is that poop? It is poop. Yes, I'm picking up poop. It's a thing. Don't worry about it. Very valuable, actually. Wow, that thing like crushed me. I don't know how much health I had when it happened, but I think that was like a super move or something. Oh god, it's right there. But it's daytime now, so that's cool. Look at the lighting on that. That's so cool. Oh no, I got iced. Stop moving. Ah! Alright. Ah! No, 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 no. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna play defensively for now. I think that was the move that killed me. Okay, we got about 25 minutes. Pushing it back into the cave. Oh, never mind. Oh, I know what it reminds me of. It's a freaking this monster is usually blue. I guess it's like the frost version of it. No wonder. I mean, it's a super fast cat. Manticore? I don't know the name of it. It's in Gen... Well, it's pretty much all the Monster Hunter that I know of. It's in Monster Hunter 4 for sure, and Gen U, including World. It's usually blue. It doesn't have that many spikes. It looks like a cat. This one's more like a saber-tooth kind of monster. I don't know the name of it. Maybe it is Manticore. Uh-oh. Ah, sucks. Yeah. When I first saw the intro, I thought maybe it was like a Surgeos like equivalent. But now that I look at it more closely, just reminds me of the Manticores from WoW. No, it's man, it's killing me now not knowing. Can I look at my own encyclopedia? These are a large one though, so maybe he's not in there. At the same time, I'm trying to think, did I actually fight one in World? It looks exactly like that thing, except blue and with less spikes. And when it enrages, the eyes turn red. It's actually a really cool monster. It's just, I reminded... That thing, the Barath, reminded me of it because it's like, damn, it's so quick, right? I'm having a hard time keeping up with it because the gun lance is so slow. But then it's like, there's only a few monsters where speed becomes like a huge problem with the gun lance. And that, like, family of monsters is one of them. Oh yeah, now I kind of know what its moveset is. I just don't know what it's called. It doesn't breathe fire, though. So that's new, I guess. Did I forget to sharpen? Yeah, I think I did. It's definitely got new moves though, but it's... I guess the reason why for you it like reminds you of the Manticore from World of Warcraft is because of like the Wyvern-esque. That's stupid. That's my own mistake. The wings and the tail, spiky tail. Just realized you don't have damage. No, I took that off like a week ago or two. Because I was mentioning it last time I was streaming, and it's like, yeah, I miss not knowing how much damage I dealt. Because now I'm like experienced enough that I know when I can actually hit it. Like earlier, when I was first learning Monster Hunter World, I had problem figuring out. Damn it, blocking in the wrong direction. I had problems figuring out such a tiny potion. Give me Omega. Oh, that sucks. So yeah, like I didn't know like the range of my explosions. Visually, it doesn't like the monsters don't necessarily flinch when you deal them damage, right? So I kind of relied on the numbers to get the feel of it, but now that I get it. So like those were 2 misses. No, now you won't move. All right. Oh, sure, of course. Yeah, you clever girl. I'm bouncing off of it now, so it's kind of... Shit. I'm running out of time. And I am going to die. Okay. They were called wyverns. Well, yeah, you're talking about the flying mounts. There were wyverns, yes. But the idea of a Manticore is a monster that's made out of different parts. I believe through like some crossbreeding or magical method. And the most typical one is like the head of a lion, the tail of a scorpion, and the body of an eagle, I believe. Not to be confused with the other ones of its like category, like a hippogriff and a griffin. And but I believe like anything that's like, you know, engineered as like a mixture of multiple monsters, I believe that's a Manticore. Wyverns are basically just, well, in the case of World of Warcraft, they're weird monsters. Okay, that's a miss. Whoa, that was not expected. Freaking Tony Hawk this thing. Yeah, I'm not equipped for this. I should probably use, like, lightning. What's good against frost? Fire? Maybe? Fire is weak against water, but fire is stronger against ice, maybe? Then I just need to find the weapon with the... That was lucky. I didn't get hit by that. That was stupid, but... Whew. Uh-oh. No! Ah! Just what I need. Another monster in the way. What is that? Oh, it's, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't care about you. Running out of time. There's a bend arrow nearby. Alright, I'm made out of that stuff. Like most of my set has been Darrow. My weapon and my chest piece. Wait, that's not the one I want. That's the Bendaro, so where is... he went back here. Okay, hi! No one's following me. Perfect. Jeez, you're excited? Really? Wait, Boo, you messed up. Was supposed to get healed by that. I think I got killed by the environment. Well. I think I'm gonna go with defense this time. Oh, I didn't know, like it makes sense. I didn't know it was the other handler that would prepare my meal. Makes sense, considering the other one's out and away in the mission. And the stories I'm following her, like my usual handler. My usual handler that is obsessed with food. This one doesn't seem to be... I don't know her much, though. I've only had her around for a couple of missions. And by a couple, I mean like about 2. Oh man, the reverb on the sound is amazing. That's the first time I heard it. What are the odds that one or more poke kills it? Pretty low. Even though, like, I'm looking at the time, it would say that, I'd say a couple of more pokes, because that thing needs to, like, I'm usually really slow when it comes to DPS. So it needs to, like, I know it gets weaker because I will always see it, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Limp? And, because I know it's not limping right now. Although, that was a good hit. Oh, crap. Well, that's a good sign. It's a really good sign. Yeah, that's really good. So, I'm getting near the end, but obviously it's taking me more hits. Because if I can knock the monster out like that a couple of times, it means like I've damaged the superfluous like areas enough that I'm getting them one by one and knocking them down. I should probably... Wow. That sucks. It happens. So hopefully, like, the timing just wasn't right. I was spamming, like, you saw me try to put the jacket on, and I did it, but I guess it didn't count. So I'll preemptively put it on. But that means, like, I wasted food. Okay, just one more poke? Nah. It's, it'll slip, though, so now it's like, it's a weakened state. Like, that usually doesn't happen. Right? I mean, he's doing it by himself, like, he jumped at me, fell down. Both his teeth are messed up. You know? It's like, look at his face now, it's like the saber tooth aren't even... Yeah, it's not limping still, but it's getting there. Shit. See, that wasn't even me. That was it. Like, it's not... too fast for me to actually do anything like fancy. Was that limping? Don't know. Nah, that wasn't limping. I'm looking at like a visual aid on the minimap. And usually, if it's running away and it's close to dying, that's when it's limping. And that also means that the icon on the minimap has like a little skull next to its face. So I know that it's... Oh man, I got, what, 10 minutes to do it? 5 minutes? Heart rate monitor? Oh yeah? Okay. So if I could like jump on him. Ah, I missed. I suck. Of course, like this thing's faster than I am, so it's like way harder to do anything fancy for me. Okay, I did not know that this part of the land, like... Okay, well. Now it's limping! That is such a limp. And it's limping faster than I can run. Wait, what? Actually, I made a mistake. I should have waited until he fell asleep. But... That's his nest, really? That's disgusting. Alright, I'm gonna die again if I'm not careful. Thank you, Boo. When in doubt, just hold the block key. Alright, I can kill that in 5 minutes. Shit. Trying to aim for the head, but... What? Wait, how many times did I die? I should be dead. First time was the... Yeah, first time, and then... Wait. Faded once. Once of them, like the cat resurrected me, so that's... So I get Okay. That was a total of 3 faints. Okay, so I'm technically I have 4 with the expansion. Yeah, it's 3 faints. One of them is like an automatic res that doesn't count. Alright, I need all the help. I mean, it's close to dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I am taking... Is that all I have? I'm running out of time. I have to screw him up as fast as possible. I got less than 2 minutes. Oh, that could have been an explosion. Yeah, well, Kamehameha! Game over. No. Oh, shit. I'm actually gonna run out of time. Wow. Unless I make it happen here. Nope. So close. Die. Come here, piece of shit. That's like pretty much my last hope. No? It's so far away now. Oh god, stop hitting me. And die. Die! I'm trying to get to the Wasp now. Can I get to the Wasp before I like die for real? Oh shit! I thought it was gonna crush me. Oh, I'm trying to get to the Wasp. Give me the Wasp. Thank you. Whew. Come on. That was a miss. Oh man, my time doesn't look good. Oh no. Block. Ah! Oh my god! Well, I did get a bonus reward. What's the deal with the time? Every mission is about 50 minutes long, so believe it or not, we've been at this for 50 minutes. And it's kind of like a tell. It tells you like you don't have the right equipment per se. In this case, I feel like my weapon type is not appropriate. And I say weapon type like the type of damage I'm dealing with. Like I can still keep the gun lance part. I just want to see what the screenshot looks like. Yeah, it's just a blur with a... So, like, I'm thinking I could come back with it and assume, like, okay, what kind of data do I have? Like, right now, I've learned some things about it. Yeah, let's go offline. So, for example, right? So let's go on our hunter notes. I think it's a large monster. It's a Barioth, right? So... or especially its forelegs. So if we break its tail or we hit the forelegs, we can, you know, mitigate its offenses and mobility. So that's really good. So, you know, aim at the front legs. But fire elemental attacks should prove effective. So from what we've gathered with this one fight, and we've like collected pieces of footprints and stuff like that as we were chasing it, it gives us like knowledge about the monster. So now we know that. All right. So just put just equip like a fire element gun lance, and now I would have probably a much easier time with it. Also, I believe I would have been able to do it on time had I not screwed up so long. Like the first half of the fight was just me watching it go, right? So it kind of extends that. So I feel like it's strange. Usually I don't like time limits in anything. Whenever it's like a mission in an RTS or what have you, time limits usually stress me out for no for no good reason, right? Like it's like it usually like puts me in a bad mood, even if I win in the condition. But Monster Hunter is like one of those rare games where I feel like 50 minutes is almost like it's a good thing to have, because it tells me so much about the fight itself than a replay would. Yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to pause real quick. I'm going to grab a drink from my fridge that's like a meter away from me, and I'll be right back, and we'll look for a gun lance that could kick his ass, and then we'll make it happen. I was looking for a straw. Yeah, one of the advantages of being in an apartment where the kitchen and the living room is like pretty much one giant room, and having no roommates means that I can put my desk wherever I want, and it's really close to the fridge. I really hate time missions in games, but I don't mind them in this game. Yeah, it's pretty much the same sentiment I have. There's a lot of things in... There's a few games that will have like a collection of features that I tend to hate in most games, but they do it so well that I don't mind it in those particular games. Right? I'm trying to give an example of, like, for example, Z-targeting, which is a thing that I absolutely abhor with a burning passion. I don't mind it in Monster Hunter World because, well, frankly, it doesn't have any. Wait. Because I'm using a mouse and keyboard, therefore... oh, did I want it to do that? No. Because with a mouse, I don't need to lock on, you know what I mean? But on a 3DS or the Switch, you know, playing Monster Hunter 4, Generations U, and all that stuff, you know, you kind of still rely on some form of... I'm hoping that I have enough... I don't. Oh, no, I do. Okay. Yeah, so... What was I saying? Yeah, in the older games, like, you kind of need to have, like, a way to lock on the target. And... You know, Z-targeting is one way to do it. I mean, it's the way that most developers feel like it's like the easiest way to do it because, well, if Zelda's successful with it, why don't we do it, kind of thing. I know it's not like that, but I feel like a lot of developers have that mentality that if it's not broken, don't fix it. But it is broken, but nobody cares to fix it because they can't think of anything better, right? Which is a problem in itself. Not the fact that they can't think of a solution, because I don't necessarily have the solution myself. But then the question is, why do you set yourself up to have the problem in the first place? Right? That's a design problem. But anyways, in Monster Hunter, Z-targeting is not done the way Zelda does it. It's not done the way, you know, Dark Souls does it. Dark Souls, I think it's probably the worst iteration of Z-targeting I've seen ever. Zelda being a close second. And I say Zelda as a series and also Dark Souls as a series. Although Breath of the Wild, I kind of feel like it's kind of like the exception. And of course, I'm talking about the 3D Zeldas. There's a chest right here. The way Dark Souls does it worse than others is because it requires the button at which it's mapped. Is that fire? No, it's blast. I don't have fire, so I'm gonna have to craft a fire one. So the button at which you use to toggle targeting is a problem in itself, because it's another, like, it's all contextual, so it's another button that allows you to do other things. And the biggest problem that I have with Z-targeting in general is that it's the same button that you tell your game to look forward. Like, face a camera towards the direction my character is facing. But it's also the one that face the camera towards what I'm looking at as a user. And those two things aren't necessarily equal. So if you're out of range, then it'll default. Like, if you're out of range by a few pixels from your enemy, it's going to say, well, I can't find any targets, therefore you're not going to lock onto anything, so the camera's going to focus to whatever your character is facing, which could be 180 degrees behind your back, because you might be looking, like, you might be trying to, like, pull down on your joystick so that you're running away from the enemy, but you still want to target it, so you can jump back into the action. But because you're like a few pixels out of range, the camera is just going to ignore your target completely and face the other way, which is a bad thing. And the other is, like, Dark Souls has it so that the range is based off of light source. So you can't even get used to a distance by eye. You know, when I play World of Warcraft, or whenever I play any game really, which is like third-person chase mode, you kind of learn to have a sense of distance when you're throwing, like, an area of effect spell, or, you know, when you're throwing your fireballs at an enemy. You know, you don't need to measure the distance. You don't need to wait for your button to not be red anymore. You just kind of get a sense. The guy is about this big, I can hit my button and it'll cast a spell. But with Dark Souls, because it has, like, that whole lighting influencing the environment, influencing the range at which you can target, that amplifies the issues that I have with Z-targeting in general. Monster Hunter doesn't have that problem, because Monster Hunter Z-targeting is, I believe, on the controller, a completely different button. And it doesn't, I don't think it toggles. I think it's just like you press it once and your camera is going to face your character. But usually you're facing the dragon anyways, because the way the game is designed is you're always going to face a dragon. And therefore, if the dragon goes behind you, that button becomes like a look at the dragon button. So it's less about Z-targeting, it's more about, like Z-focus. Like, it just kind of, like, temporarily puts your camera to face whatever is your target, and your target is always going to be the main monster that you have. When you're playing an MMO, or you're playing a third-person game like Dark Souls, where you have multiple enemies, you know, of equal priorities, you can have a problem where in Monster Hunter it's like you have the monster, and sure, there might be an Engineath in a way and something like that, but you can easily switch between the two because it's a different button that activates the Z targeting versus your target. So it's one of those things that makes Monster Hunter much easier, and that's one of the elements that it does, kind of like the timer, right? The time limit, to what I was getting at. It's like it's another feature that usually in games I don't like, but it works well in Monster Hunter because Capcom made it work. I think we're gonna go with, let's look at upgrades. I don't think upgrade, that's a Thunder one. Yeah, it's gonna go Forge. Oh yeah, Pendants. Okay, sure. To equip pendants on your weapon. Sure. Okay. So I don't necessarily care for pendants. I just want the weapon itself. And we're gonna look for fire. The problem I have with Dark Souls lock-on is that it restricts your roll. You can only roll in one of 4 directions while locked on rather than one of 8. I wasn't aware that rolling was on a 3-directional lock. Like, I didn't think that it would be preset. I thought it was like, it's, you know, whatever analog direction you have, that's the direction you're going to roll. Because that's another problem in itself. Which, if the game is going to make you run around and, you know, have like all these like 360 variations, all these like analog directions, then it's being very inconsistent by having an 8-directional dodge. Although to have it from 8 to 4, I feel like it makes sense for Dark Souls. Because you got left, right, and then backwards, and maybe if you're suicidal, go forward. Because you're locked in, right? So you're on track. So if you look at your axis, where forward is always towards the enemy, then the other ones are sideways. So to me, it makes sense that unlock like if it was like unlock or unlocked, it was analog, but on when you were locked in, targeted, then it would limit yourself to like 4 directions. I think that still makes sense to me, but maybe they would have to look into making it more analog and see how that would work. But Dark Souls was always like, because it comes from like Demon Souls, right? And Demon Souls was created from Development Hell, and it was created almost like haphazardly. Like it was like, I wouldn't say that it was like, it wasn't thought of properly, but like it was kind of just like put stuff together and we'll make it work, and you know, somehow people liked it that way. But you know, the game is not meant for convenience. Okay, so that is a fire. How much damage am I dealing right now? About 500, right? 552. Okay, so we're looking for about that same amount of number, right? So 437 with 240, eh? So, yeah. What is that, a Rathalos? Oh, do I have enough parts for that? Ooh. Is that the only fire? No, there's these guys. A Gyros, that's even worse. I have this guy. Oh, from the Engineath. Okay, so I have this guy from the Engineath. So what I'm going to do is go from upgrade. Where's my Anjanath? Equipped. I'm hoping that I didn't. Okay, let's go with type, tree. Where the hell is my Anjanath Gunlance? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm trying to get... Ah, jeez. I've never understood the elemental damage in this game. It seems obvious to always use an elemental weapon as the damage numbers are much bigger than raw. But it seems to not work out that way. Well, it depends. There's a lot of subtleties in Monster Hunter that it's not necessarily explained. And I guess that's the issue that you have with it. Because it's not a straight up, like, let's add... Well, technically, yes. Like, in this case, let's add 450 fire to my 483, right? But raw damage is being absorbed by armor. Elemental damage is being absorbed by resistance. So if you have, like, for example, if I'm using this Anjanath 3 weapon, which I don't have right now because I'm missing some Anjanath part, which I guess we can just hunt that down right now and get it over with. Actually, that would be pretty good for this. It makes it so that the fight is going to be different, but I'm still making progress, so that's good. I like that. But if I'm fighting some giant, like, monster that has, like, a thick, rocky shell, right? Well, let's assume that it's going to absorb, like, all of the basic attack. The fire's still going to go in, assuming that it doesn't have fire resistance. And if it does have fire resistance, well, then I do even less damage. What I don't know is where crit falls into it. Like, can element crit? That I don't know. I don't know if affinity goes on top of just the raw damage versus, or if it goes on top of elemental plus the element. Now, the part that confuses me though is if you look at this particular weapon. This is the Mammoth Gunlance that I've been using, right? I don't know what it means when the element is grayed out. I'm assuming like, I'm extrapolating, like, I'm just assuming that it only becomes ice if I slot it with something. Because right now I don't have anything slotted in, like, in the socket in the gem slot. Does the element proc with every hit? I believe it does, yeah. Like, it's like every swing you do, like, for example, every swing I do 483, and don't take this as gospel. This is what I understand of it. There's probably, like, a Monster Hunter guy who's like, no, Gix is all wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about, and that might be the case. But from my understanding of it is that each swing that you do two separate attacks. One of them is elemental, and the other one is your raw damage. There's an upgrade you can get that unlocks that. See, okay, that I don't know. I've been far more confused with skills than weapons. Because, like, Monster Hunter World made it a lot simpler. But, holy crap, man. Like, just figuring out, like, what sharpness does versus sharpened versus guard up or, you know, what was the other ones? Like, there's a bunch of skills that, to me, just don't make sense. And that was probably the first thing I raged about when I was playing Monster Hunter 4 for the very first time. In Monster Hunter Tri was the first Monster Hunter I've tried. Ha ha ha. But whoops. I wasn't even far enough to really worry about skills yet. I was just bitching and complaining about the control scheme because I was playing on the Wii. And I don't know if you've tried a Monster Hunter game with a nunchuck and a Wiimote. Well, it's the stuff of nightmares. And of course, Monster Hunter Tri had like swimming involved as well. So that to me was a big nope. Okay, so we're gonna go with optional. Do we have... Is there an engine ass in there? Nope. Oh, you know what'd be kind of cool? Oh no, we're offline right now. I was gonna say, maybe you could just respond to an SOS that... Oh my god, this one's glowing. I was gonna say, maybe we could respond to an SOS, but we can't. So we're just gonna go with, oh, incomplete. Oh, it's that one. Hunt an engine ath. 9,000. We could do that. Or we could do an investigation. Do I still have engine asses in there? See that reward? Okay, that's got more money in there. So I'm gonna go with this one. And an engine ath should be about there. Couldn't you get a Fang Plus from lower level? You know what? I didn't even look at what the item was. Engine F Plus. Yeah, I need 5. I just don't know at what rank that stuff drops. I'm assuming it's high rank, but is my quest high rank? I think it is. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna go pure attack on this one. It's an engine ass. Oh no! I skipped the. I accidentally skipped Granny Cat. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, can you roast something? If I'm lucky, I could probably get 2 pieces a mission. In hindsight, I should have like killed the. Oh, I'm in a good spot. I should have killed the Engineath that I had encountered in the other 2 missions. I can't believe I failed 2 missions out of 2 so far. I crashed on the first one, and I ran out of time on the second. Oh, I got a little bit of vertigo on that one. Oof. There it is. Oh, Gesundheit. That's disgusting. I mean, of course it's marking its territory, but... Engineath should be pretty easy. I used to, like, be afraid of this guy when I first started. No, of course. Like, this is how you see progress. But yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, like, it sneezed. And each monster will have its own way of marking the territory. And it sneezed on that rock. Or a tree. There was a tree here somewhere. So, monsters will roam around and mark their territories. I think that's really cool. Why am I not attacking? There we go. That was weird. Oh, there it is. Oh, because I was in combat, I couldn't see it. So, that thing right here, it's mucus, so... No health bar for the monster? No, never. That's the way it should be, in my mind. Diablo 1, perfect. Diablo 1 had it so that as you would kill monsters more often, you would learn about them. And it would update information. So, like, if you kill the same type of skeletons over and over, you would eventually learn that skeletons would range from, like, say, 35 health to 45. And it would, if you would mouse over and you would, like, see the name tag, like, skeleton, you would get that data. You still wouldn't know how much health it had, but you get, like, the ballpark idea of... Yeah, there we go. The ballpark idea of how much health it had, like, compared to you, and how much damage you were dealing and stuff like that. Games should... I don't think games should ever showcase, like, health bars, except for maybe your own character, because, you know, there's no way for you to really know how healthy you are unless you actually have, like, at least a number. So I feel like games in general just, like, missed the bar completely when they put health bars and cluttered the space. Wait, I have to kill it in how long? Poor doggy. So yeah, I find it really refreshing to have a game like Monster Hunter not have monsters with health bars. You can still see the health visually, like as it gets damaged. Like its right leg is damaged. It's limping right now, so that's good. Right? No, of course not. And like mannerism, right? You know it's weakened, it's limping and stuff like that. And where the hell are my freaking whistles? There we go. Is it gonna fall asleep right there? Get electrified! Yeah! That was planned, guys. I don't know if you guys saw that. Knocked a toad out. So you see like his left leg right now is completely damaged. So I know that I've broken parts of it. The right leg is also damaged. You can cut the tail also, and that gives you a good idea of how much damage you've dealt. But you can't just like hit the head and expect the tail to fall off. Like it doesn't fall off at a certain percentage. I'm not letting you go, man. I mean, I'm here for your fangs. Yeah, it doesn't want me there. This is why your videos are profound. I like hearing your thoughts and stuff like that. Oh, really? Okay. I'm glad you like that, because that's usually all I can't shut up about it. Some people get tired of it. Like some of my friends are like, "We know, stop it." Maybe because I hang out with them so often that like they know what I like and what I don't like, and here I can like repeat it next stream, and it's like it's gonna have another person that's gonna watch it, so they might not like get the same, like they didn't learn about it before, so now they've learned about it and it's new info for them. I like to think that I'm not a broken record, but you know, sometimes because I play usually the same type of games, the same type of subject will crawl back up. So I have an Engineth Fang plus 1. So I did. So that type of quest was proper. So I did good. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I think it came with. I started to analyze games because of Final Fantasy. And it's a story that I've told people before. But I don't think I've said it. Did you use a voucher too? Yeah, I used a voucher for my food. No, I used points for my food. So I got a scale. Didn't get any bonus fangs. I did get the money though, so that's good. But yeah, like I think Final Fantasy as a series, and I think it started back when Final Fantasy VII was like all the rave. I couldn't understand it. I need more engine S. Oh god. I mean, it doesn't take that long, so I could probably ramble about more stuff as I kill it. Yeah, I think it was with Final Fantasy VII. And I tried it and I hated it. And then it was like Final Fantasy Hate. Final Fantasy Hate. Yeah, that's how much I like it. Final Fantasy VIII, and then didn't like it either. But I was like, I had friends and roommates that just loved it. And it's like, it's fine. Like, they're not... I was just confused by it. Like, I didn't have anything against them. Like, you can like whatever. But I had to find a way to explain why I hated these games. And, I mean, looking back, I feel like even back then, or even before that, I sort of knew almost like instinctively the games that, you know, everybody have their, like, you know, you probably don't know why exactly, but you like a certain game because it does something that you like. And it was kind of that with me, with like Diablo and all that stuff, and the Warcraft games, and, you know, Sid Meier's, and like Pirate series, Civilizations, all the games that I like to play, you know, Falcon, or F8 or 18, Hornet, that kind of stuff, like flight simulators. Like, there were a certain category, but like certain specific games that really caught my attention. Because, you know, I used to play like a lot of like flight simulators and stuff like that, but only a few I would enjoy, and stuff like that. And it's I think it wasn't until the Final Fantasy series became almost like mainstream with like the PlayStation that because back in the Super Nintendo era, or even before that, I don't think Final Fantasy was talked too much in my circle of friends. And oh, he's right near. There you are. Oh yeah, it's a burst through a wall. I'm the Kool-Aid Man! Camera won't turn. Oh, okay. Well, I'm over here now. Come at me, bro. Oh, I should have baited with a Wyvern Blast. That was a waste. Yeah. So yeah, with the PlayStation era of Final Fantasy game, it became a little bit more like, I felt like I had to become more articulate with, like, as to why I didn't like these games. I became almost like a critic. But also, like, remember as a kid, I used to write my own games like in BASIC, QBasic to be more exact. I used to, you know, design my own stuff, like websites and stuff like that. Even when websites weren't even like, you know, when HTML was like relatively new and most people didn't know like how to navigate the internet. You know, I'm not saying like I was like super advanced or anything like that, but as a kid, I used to like write my own like HTML codes and you know, trying to make them as interactive as possible, kind of like a adventure book or an adventure series, like text-based games. With QBasics, I started making like really, really bad RPGs, like horrible stuff. Like horrible as in like non-functional. But I felt like I got the gist of it, to the point where in high school was when I started to be a little bit more proficient at specifically making video games. You know, drawing sprites. You know, I wasn't. AI was way above my knowledge base, but I had like the computer just roll a dice, and whatever action it would do was based on the dice roll kind of thing. And I would just like plug user input into the dice roll. And it's like, oh, it's the AI, right? It's like, it was horrible. But like, it's one of those things where I was able to put myself in the shoes of a developer without knowing like what budget was, or, you know, teamwork or any of that stuff. Like, how does a studio build a video game? I just knew how I did it, and because, you know, I was inspired by like the Ryan brothers when they did the Myst series, like the, you know, the island, the puzzle game. And yeah, it became just like in my mind, kind of like watching a movie when you know how like special effects works or how storytelling works, right? As a writer, you kind of know like you can't watch or read another book the same way anymore, because you instinctively, you can still enjoy the movies, you can still enjoy the books, but instinctively you're kind of reading it through the eyes of the creator, because you know how all that stuff works. And yeah, oh, come on, stop with the fire, man. I'm just yeah, I'll do my own fire. See if you like it. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I need... Stop, drop, and roll. Where is my... Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, there was a wisp. I used to write adventure games in Basics 2 using randomization for AI. Yeah, fun times. Yeah, it totally was. I mean, I was frustrated because I really... As a young kid, I was kind of impatient. And for me, debugging was not fun. Over time, I kind of evolved into someone who, like, still don't like debugging, but at least now, like, I see it almost like a puzzle. So I have the satisfaction of solving the issue. It's like, ah, this is why it didn't work, or, you know, let's rewrite it this way. I found a better way to doing it, and I like that. So I'm not much of a programmer. I didn't really make any official studies, you know, academics, to become a programmer or anything like that. But it's the type of background that I had that allowed me to, you know, be where I'm at today, where I can make graphics for video games or graphics for movies, and, you know, make my own games, even to, like, with Unity and stuff like that. So it's but yeah, like, sometimes you look at a game, even like as sophisticated as like Monster Hunter, and you say like, why were they doing that? Usually the answer is either time, money, or marketing. Right? Those are like the... I wrote Dating Sim 2. It was so bad, embarrassingly bad, but my friends loved it. I'm actually relatively proud of the dating sim because of how overly complicated I made it. It's the genesis to the AI that I'm using right now for my current game that I'm working on. The fire, man. Like, I don't remember being on fire as much as this engine is. Holy shit. Maybe I'm taking it for granted. Yeah, the dating sim that I wrote, I mean, by the time I wrote it, I was already in college. So I think my mindset when it comes to design and I guess like computer programming prowess was a little bit more refined. And because it was a school project, I shouldn't have started with that one. And yeah, oh well. Because I had friends that worked, like, we were 3 guys that did the, you know, one guy was the writer, the other guy was the, well, we were all basically, like, you know, 3D artists, but we all segregated into different, like, tasks. So one of them was a writer, the other one was the artist. He liked drawing girls, and the other guy liked, you know, the concept of dating girls. So it's like, why don't we make a dating sim? So that was it. And I was like, all right, it doesn't matter what we do, so long as you guys want to do it. If I'm going to code it, because I was writing it in Flash. It's a horrible system to make games in, but we made it in Flash because it was for a multimedia class or something like that. And I was like, it doesn't matter what we do so long as you guys are in it, right? Like, if you guys can do and participate and be into it, my programming is going to be, you know, strong enough to hold on its own. And even if I don't care about it, I'll make it work. You know what I mean? Like, I won't, like, abandon the team. And true to my word, I actually got interested in it. I don't remember the writing that much, but it was stupid. You know, it's I remember thinking that all the girls looked the same, but I guess that was the art style of the guy, so it's like, you know, can't complain too much. Well, yeah, I made that, like, code, like, way too complex. Flash wasn't that great to make good logic to begin with. But I started, like, to get this, like, idea about programming, like, relationship goals and having, like, different attributes per character. And I say attributes, like, in a sense, like, or I should say attributes or parameters. I guess trait would be a better word. So I guess in my code I use the wrong term, but because I don't remember using trait as a word while coding this stuff. I mean, again, this was 2000, 2001 maybe. So it's been a long time. But, like, the idea that you have the trait of, say, well, it was a dating sim, so let's say love ice cream, right? And you have a trait that's also, like, loves chocolate. Those can be independently assigned to different girls, and a girl could have both, right? So you could have, like, different combinations of builds for characters. And this is when I started using, like, this, like, modular mindset that Flash at the time just did not support really well. I struggled, but it's I made it work. I had to simplify it, and it's that simplification that kind of inspired me with what I'm working on today. So. But yeah, like when you play a game and you start to see like, oh look, I hate this and I hate that, but I like this and I like that. You sometimes get into this mindset that's like, why couldn't the developers do X or Y, and that would have solved everything, and the game would be perfect. You know, why couldn't Bethesda do everything in Skyrim? It would have been the perfect game. And it's like, yeah, but then when you're developing it, or developing games, you know, and then you, even if it's not the same type of game, you kind of have this behind the scene look without even being behind the scene, and you kind of look at pelt. I'm looking for fangs. Fang plus, yay! So when you play other games, you kind of know like, okay, well, what was the hurdle for their team, for this specific dev team to go this specific route, right? Was this just laziness, which is what most people think about? Was it incompetence, which is another thing that people think about? Or was it like budget, time, or marketing? Which is like, to me, those are the three biggest hurdles that most dev team have to deal with, right? Oh, Mass Effect Andromeda is like, it's a weird game and it doesn't work really well. And why is that? Well, that's because, well, I put that in the marketing branch, but that's like EA, right? So EA enforced BioWare to use a specific engine that they weren't used to, and that's what Mass Effect Andromeda, that was their best shot at, you know, giving the time that they had. So time and marketing was, even though it's technically not marketing, the fact that their publisher enforced it on us. But I usually put that in the same. Oh, I got another one. I usually put that in the same kind of bracket. You know, the business side of it, which makes total sense for EA to enforce. Well, not enforce necessarily, but encourage their developers to use the same engine. And I talked that in the last stream, where it's like, if you have all your house development teams using the same engine, then doing, you know, cross-breeding support, you know, IT support, then it becomes much easier because they're all using the same kind of back engine kind of thing. So, yeah, that's pretty great. Your dating sim sounds way more complex than mine. Well, I'm probably made it more complex than it should, but also my dating sim was like a school project that was like, its scope was really, really small. So it was basically it was one of those one-offs. So it's like, I think if I remember correctly, there were like 3, maybe 4 girls, or maybe the 4th one we didn't put in. We ran out of time for that, but we had at least 3 girls, and you would have like one, like it was basically like an amusement park kind of thing setting. So you had like one map. It's like one date, basically, right? How to simulate one date, and it's like you picked a girl and you would play through the order of your day, you know, to, you know, see if you would have a great date with her, and then you would get scored at the end based on the day. And like, it was a very, like, really small scoped, but like the inside of it was like, yeah, super complex, more complex than it probably should, but I feel like it helped make the game, as short as it was, it made the game, I believe, even to this day, intuitive. So, like, it wasn't moving, like, if you went to, say, the coffee shop, it wasn't just, like, deleting your gold or your money to increase a heart value. Like, it had multiple, like, I call them switches. You know, multiple switches where it would influence, oh man, I should probably grab my notes to see, like, what was actually going on behind there. But it's like the time of day with the, you know, the time of day, the money that you would spend, say, at a coffee shop, the flavors that you would pick, the portions and stuff like that. There were all, like, different switches that would be multipliers to the traits that I was talking to you about. So if you get the girl, like, I don't know, like a chocolate milk shake or something like that, and she likes chocolate, well, how much chocolate is in the shake, that would be the multiplier to her trait of her liking chocolate, which would balance out with, like, maybe she didn't necessarily want the milk shake, but she would have liked to have, like, I don't know, like a hot chocolate or something like that, right? As opposed to a shake, because she was cold, or she wanted something warm, so she would have preferred a hot chocolate, that kind of thing. So it's like all these values, but you still got chocolate, so it's good. So in a dialogue, she would still compliment, well, not necessarily compliment him, but she would comment on the fact that you gave her chocolate, and then, you know, she'd probably be a little bit more silent on the other aspect because she didn't like them so much, and she wouldn't necessarily blur out that she hates it, depending on her, you know, personality trait, which was also a parameter in the game. So they made it like, if you pick the same girl, you could, like, almost, like, mastermind your way through her heart, because you will learn, kind of like in a way like Monster Hunter, you kind of learn after the first fight, you fight against a couple of times, you kind of learn the pattern. Well, if you play the same girl over and over again, because like, after the date is over, the game's done, right? So you can close the app, start it again, pick the same girl, and then just go with it. Go, like, change your plans a bit, and you would learn, like, oh, okay, she likes roller coasters, or she likes to just sit in the park, or something like that. It was very simple, but the underlining running part was, I'm in the wrong spot. It was pretty complex. But yeah, that brings back memories, man. I remember being frustrated at the game, though. Like, spending weekends like, this if statement doesn't work. But it's an if-else. But it, like, Flash doesn't work, so it's like I had to, like, you know, like a basic if statement? Like, if equals whatever, or, and then you say else, and then if. Yeah, I'm missing 2. Damn it. Alright. So close. I'm gonna kill another one, and while we kill it, we can just ramble on. So that's good. And I remember the Flash build that I had. Did I already manage my net? Yes, I did. The yeah, the Flash build that I had. Didn't really handle if statements really well. They I couldn't do if else or else if in my statements. I had to do like if this, then I would have to say if not this, but if this, and then it would just keep going back. Mine was mostly random based. I was only 13 years old. Well, yeah, see, that's the difference. Like, I was probably 19. Maybe 20. No, I was 19. Oh, not money. So there's already like an age and experience difference, because back when I was, because again, started making games pretty much when I was in high school. So, and I made that dating sim when I was in college. So you can see like the progression of it, right? So yeah, my dating sim was, I wouldn't say sophisticated, but it was complex enough. And like looking back, my other games were far more ambitious, but only a very few of them worked. Like, or I should say, very few of them were completed. So, one of them was, well, I made multiple versions of the same space strategy game. That was fun to just kind of like rewrite it in different languages and see what I could do with it. That's the one where I had the AI with the random, you know, you just link the player actions to a randomizer, and that was it. The RPG one was also very random, but I didn't really get too far when it comes to, like, it was basically a screen. Was that text-based? No. The text-based one was, well, technically that one was an RPG, but it was almost structured like a, oh, that's not what I want to hit. I want to hit the engine ass. The text-based one was basically built off of a, like HTML, right? And that one was almost like a puzzle game, like an adventure game, like Myth. Not Myth, Myst. So, just with text, as opposed to like pre-rendered images. I did other games in HyperCard that were like Myst, like mechanically and visually, like, well, I say visually. They were drawn by maybe a 14-year-old or something like that, but like I'd still rendered the graphics and stuff like that. And before I got the 3D capabilities with my dad's computer, I just used like the paintbrush tool on the Mac and make pictures, and then loaded those pictures in HyperCard. Most of the games that I worked on had graphics because I'm an artist, so visually, like, I'm a very visual person. So for me, text wasn't really appealing. crap, I forgot to hang on. Right in the head. Now I'm like thinking back of like all of my projects that I've worked on over the years, and is there a Raytheon in there? Crap. That'll complicate things. Nope. I try to take a picture and it doesn't work. It's like they're camera shy. So yeah, I'm trying to remember like all of the stuff that I worked on, and like I was such a productive centric kid that I was always keeping myself busy with a project, even if it were like never finished or like stop motion videos and stuff like that. But for video games, I made a bunch. Unfortunately, hardly any of them like are recuperable. Like I won't be able to find them. I probably have some on diskettes or something like that. It's like, yeah, well, I don't have a computer to read that. So it's just, you know, and also like those that I remember, I could probably just redo over a weekend or something like that. Probably not the graphics. Graphics would probably take me more time. The most advanced game that I've done by myself as a kid before like high school, or not before high school, but during high school, was it was one of the versions of the space game that I was talking about. So turn-based strategy, 2 players, 1 computer for that version, because I made a multiplayer version like network in Object Logo, which is a language that was super weird. But that one had, it's just like a hot seat multiplayer. I think I only made it 2-player for there, but I had plans for like 6 players. And it had pre-rendered sprites that I had rendered in 3D myself. And this is the order I should be doing it. Yeah, alright. So I had a software called Strata 3D, which enabled me to like build my spaceships in 3D, kind of like the Blender of today. Although a lot more primitive because it doesn't do half of what Blender does. But we're talking like 1996 for like end user. And I had experience with that software because I was using it for, like, they didn't teach me that in school, but I used it for a multimedia class I did like a parody of The Matrix. Huh. The Matrix, was it? Yeah, I think it was. And I would render bullets in CGI and stuff like that, and like the holographic effect and stuff like that in CGI, and I would render that on top of camera footage. And I used that software to create and render the spaceships. So I would render one, I would model a spaceship, and then I would set it up in a scene that did like a 360 of the spaceship, and I would only render like 8 directions or something like that, and that one was pretty advanced, like as far as like completion, the progression of the game, like how complete the game was. Oh, really? The Raytheon? When was The Matrix out? Because I'm trying to look at my dates here, and it's like, something doesn't add up. Was The Matrix 1999 or 1998? Oh, shit, yeah. $19.99. Okay, so I was on. So that game, I guess. Yeah. So I was pretty much on my last year of high school, because I started college in 2000. So yeah, that was the most advanced in terms of progress, and also visual fidelity and all the stuff that I did as a game before actually like doing games as a profession, if you want to, you know, like I would major in and stuff like that. Well, I studied for cinema, but there were a couple of classes dedicated to like video game development, and I think one of my end projects was, I don't think I know, one of the projects for like the end was like build a mod for like an entire game. The entire class made a game within Unreal. So we had to learn how to like design maps and create assets, 3D animation, and well, technically we already knew how to do it. We just had to do it within Unreal. Which is, at the time, I was still kind of struggling with Unreal, because Unreal is, I guess it's gotten better these days, but it wasn't really, it was weird at the time. It works in like negative space. So what I mean by that is, if you open like a blank project, like a blank map, nothing would be solid. And if you were to, that's actually interesting because my game kind of works like that now. But if you were to like want a wall or a floor, you would create an area, like say you would draw a cube in that filled space, and that space would be empty. And it's within that empty cube that you would put your map in. Like you would, like that one cube would be a room that your player can be in. And everything else outside of that cube was like filled with like solid nothingness, I guess. Really strange. As opposed to engines nowadays where it's like, you know, it starts with the air, right? You have a sky, you have... you don't have a floor. You add the floor in yourself, but at least you don't have to, like, carve in the sky. It's already there, right? You're adding stuff to space, whereas in Unreal, back when the engine was new, you basically had to carve in space. So, wasn't the easiest engine to work with. Certainly better than Valve's. Hammer was a nightmare. Hammer is the editing tool that at least we used to make games for, or not for, but with the Valve engine. I didn't even check to see if I was getting fangs, but at least I got one. Ooh, I got two. Perfect. So now, I'm assuming that I have all I need to upgrade the gun lance, to, like the fire gun lance. We do. We can't upgrade even further. Darn it. Kind of wanted to, because then it would have been on par, like it's a rarity 9, that would have been on par with the quality of gear that I have. But you know what? 483 raw isn't bad. Even though I'm doing like 540 right now, because it does fire. Where is... Where is the one... Mammoth. Okay, so this is what I had. Yeah, 552. So I'm doing... In theory, I would be doing way more damage with this one. Against the monster. What level engine to drop those parts? I have... I don't know. I already have one of the Engineth shards, so I think it's just a rarity thing. Yeah, it's a long shelling, but that's not a big deal. At least not with the playstyle that I have right now. I'm just looking at the sharpness, though. That's probably the biggest downgrade. Even from there to there. Like that yellow kind of just disappears into orange. But that should be fine. I mean, the long shelling type might help me out for this specific monster, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's worth a try for sure. I mean, I'm convinced that I'll do it. Just by virtue of knowing more about the fight. So I could probably start swinging earlier than I was before. And, you know... The shelling damage is only 3, though. Yeah, but shelling... I don't know if you've noticed. Maybe not, but... the monster was so fast that I had problems shelling in the first place. And I'm used to the wide gun lance anyways, even though I've been using a long one, normal one for the past few streams. I should be fine. So I'm relying a little bit more on my poking than I'm with my shelling on this one, because the monster is moving too fast. But I don't think, like, the 3 shells don't, like, to me that's not a problem. I'm used to it. Actually, I feel kind of awkward for 5 shells because it's like I don't know what to do with it. I think you'll kill him within 25 minutes. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I'll do my best. I'm not gonna, you know, purposely sabotage my own game here. But yeah, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Okay, so wait, 20 minutes, 25 minutes to spare, or well, you did say specifically within. So all right. So that would lead up to that bit. That's... I don't know. That's optimistic. Especially considering the type of monster I'm fighting. Like, it's a fast monster, and I have a problem dealing with fast monsters. I usually rely on patience more than anything, and I guess that's what the problem was. I relied too much on patience, and that was the end of me in a way. That was my downfall. There it is, little bugger. Hi. So you can see the fire on my gun lance, and that's not me shooting. At least you know every poke will do extra. Well, yeah, exactly. So I'm doing less normal damage, but I'm doing far more. Shit. Well, that was short-lived. Oh, wow. When random hates you, that's what it looks like. Because I had no control over my character for the entirety of that. Alright. So now we don't have the the hand-me-down resurrection, the safety net. So we have 3 lives starting now. It's like a regular Monster Hunter fight. We know the fire is working at least. So that's comforting. Oh, man, I'm already in the green. Oh, that can't be good. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm bouncing off him already. It's shelling time. Because that's the only thing that'll go through. Kind of squeeze a few jabs here. I think the legs and the arms I can't jab there. Yeah, when it's too far away, I know that he's just gonna charge back in. So it's like I know when not to reload. Die. Yeah. What is Boo doing with the sharpened cart? Oh, he's drinking health. Okay, so he was knocked out. Man. Right in the face. Alright, this is... Whoops. Hey, an engine ass! I'm not gonna fight that one, though. Now, you might be wondering, Gix, you're going the wrong way. Oh, I can't go from up there? Okay, well, I need... At the very least, I need to, like, sharpen. I wanted to go back, but then again, food is not ready yet, so... Oh, that's a different colored engine ass. Huh. Would probably get better results getting the equipment from fighting that one. But now let's focus on killing this thing within 25 minutes. Because I'm already using... I'm on my, like, 10th. Oh, that's such a good feeling. Okay, maybe 30 minutes? Oh, shit. But I'm getting hit like way less often though, so I'm actually hitting him more often. I know the fight. To sharpen soon though. I'm using all my sharpness on stabbing him right now because I feel like I could always blow up my shots afterwards. And I need to reload too, so... Shit. Ah! Ah! Block! Whoa, that was a... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Get out of there. Whew. Close call. Still managed to find a sweet spot where I don't bounce. So... We're doing good. Yeah, it's the outside wing area that's that I bounce off. Yeah, the tummy is really squishy. Come on. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, you can't scream. Well, that round went a lot better than I thought it would. Yeah, these guys think so too. It's like, yeah, yeah, you can do it. It's compared to the last run, I'm doing way better. I still don't know about half an hour though, but we'll try to make it happen. I'm okay. That frost tornado effect is incredible. I really like it. They really nailed the aesthetics of snow and ice. Come here! There you go. Come at me, bro. Yeah. I like it when it's like climbing off walls, but it does it so quickly that I don't know. Oh, damn it. Like, I don't get to appreciate it when he does it. Oh, I miscalculated that. Ah, that's kind of smart. Thank you, Boo. I'm in the green already. I think my biggest problem right now is the fact that uh-oh. Is my weapon isn't as sharp as the other one. Ah, shit. I was kind of relying on him running away for me to get back on my feet. Whew. Alright. So I got that done. Can I get my drinking potion? Thank you. And I need... where is it? Missions. I wonder if sharpness impacts elemental damage too. That I don't know. It might. All I do know is that it has no impact on my shelling. So I don't really care. Like, I care because sometimes when I try to shell, it'll, like, I need to swing, and that counts as... Ooh. "16 minutes left." Okay. Come here, you bastard. Ugh. Okay, good. That was an angle that I wasn't used to seeing for the hip. Yeah, that's much better. Now, I wish I could, like, attack these, like, flashes, but they made my, Ah, I did it again, you idiot. The, my sidearm doesn't work anymore. I can't shoot pellets anymore, which is really annoying. That was bad timing. But, good news is I can probably eat. Yeah, I started it and then I saw him do his, like, I guess it's his ultimate form attack or whatever, and it's like, I knew then that I was gonna... Didn't think it would kill me in one hit, though. I thought that taking a potion right before that, or, when he was, like, down a bit, I thought that taking advantage of him being down so I can take a potion was a smart move. But, did not work out. So, we'll see. That was stupid. Oh, his trick is to put me in a perpetual tornado, is that it? Come on. Come on. There we go. Got to see some of his new moves. It's running away a lot, so that's encouraging. Oh, no. Shit. That was a misclick. I used a light powder. Not that I use much of them. Kind of wanted to keep them. He's running away a lot, so I feel like I'm getting to him. Because he likes this spot, right? Ooh, that was a nice move. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to block. Alright, I'm gonna take advantage of this. Not even though that's not necessarily the right move. I can probably take advantage of it now. Yeah, okay, so I did both. So, alright. I usually do the slam explosion before I do the wyvern blast, because the wyvern blast will like knock me backwards. So I empty my clip first and then wyvern blast usually gets it. Google says weapon sharpness does affect elemental damage. Oh. Not as much as a raw. Okay. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. because that's one of the advantages of like the gun lance is the fact that I can kind of ignore it. Okay. Well, it's tired, so... Yeah, alright. I should get his tail at least, or the hind legs. He's not as beat up as the other one, though. I think I got his right, left foot, like front foot. You can see it's like more, like it's different from the, like it's messed up a bit. And that's about it. If I can block a roar, then I can reload. Shit. Come on. Do the other one. More explosions. Great, that was good stuff. Can't believe I managed to do that on a green sharpness. I'm surprised I can actually hit him. Most monsters at this point wouldn't be, I guess he's just squishy. Like, that's his, like, thing. Uh-oh. So I messed him up on both front legs. Come on, thank you. And now, come here, oh shit! Oh no, I thought I had him. That's good for reload. Oh man, I don't read him when he's facing me like that. And I got caught in, like, between his shoulder and his face. Good timing. Oh, that was a Viper. No! I hate wasting freaking potions. Alright. But what we want now is just to kill the thing, right? It's we're almost on the 30-minute mark, so we're past it to your 25, not by much though. So if we kill them now, which I don't think we will, but if I kill him now, I'll still mark it as a 25-minute kill. Oh, yeah. What are you, Spider-Man? Come here. That's a good thing about, like, gun lances and lenses in general, is the ones with the big shields, right? If you're low on health, just keep blocking, and eventually your cat will heal. It's... Assuming you have the build for it. My build is like easy mode right now. Did I get him? Yeah, I did get him. I'm back on the green though. Oops. Yeah, I knew it. Damn it. I knew it and I still did it. I will never learn. You know, that's a cool thing is that if you keep holding block, I can sort of like get my health back to where like the red part is. Not that I need it because Boo's got me covered. Uh-oh. Like, he's always doing it, like, a frame after I actually initiated my attack. Oh, that's bad. So I was kind of able to see it from that angle. Yeah, we're past the 30-minute mark right now. Come on. That fell off? Yeah, probably. Alright, well, we survived. Did we get... Yeah, we died in the first few minutes of the combat, so we still on 3 lives here. So... It's an improvement overall. What do I want? What do I want? Oh, I'm still on meds. Oh, okay. I should probably... I'll need to make more. It's going down this next round. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like... You think... Sometimes when they're on their deathbed, they're still very, like... They still got a fight in them. I can't do it fast enough. He'll always do it. Damn it! I don't know how this works. Like, the whole grappling thing. Because every time I try to do it, it seems like I'm just losing health. Uh-oh. Shit! Look, my cat is just looking at my corpse. It's like, you messed up, man. You messed up. The wasp was right there. Wait, that was a failure? How many times did I die? I thought this was my second time, total. That was my third? Oh, jeez. I wasn't aware. Wait, no, wait, hang on. I fainted once, I got resurrected almost immediately. Then I fainted. Went back to the... I went back to the camp. And then... Unless the resurrection doesn't count as... It still counts as a feint, but it still brings you back up in the fight? Yeah, I had two... I had 2 camp visits. But those 2 camp visits was... Like, this is technically my second quote-unquote feint. Because the first one, like the very first one, didn't count. In my book, anyways, at least in the way I understand the game, because the cat just immediately revives you. And then I fainted again. Then that was my first trip to camp. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, that first trip to camp would have been my first. And then... Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I had at least another fight in me in there, and I just failed. I kind of like the fact that the health globes was like just there. What was I trying to do? I think I was trying to drink a potion. Still have issues timing potions when the monster is like super quick like that. Yeah, I was doing really well too, yeah. Oh, well. I have not succeeded a single quest today. I finished... Well, technically, I farmed some pieces for the... I killed the engine ass like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I'd say 3 times, so... those... I guess I'll count them. Just for my my pride, the sake of my pride, because this is that's insane. That completely shocked. Not the fact that I died, but the fact that it was game over. Was not expecting that. Wow. Well, maybe next time we'll be able to kill it. It's nearing like 4 hours, and I figured should be a good enough time to end the stream today. Well, I say today. Maybe later I might start again, but I think it'll be more likely to be tomorrow instead. We'll see. I'm kind of improvising as I go, but now I just need a break. I need to stretch, and I probably want to go back into some coding. Get some productivity done this weekend before I just veg and do nothing. You normally kick X when you stream. Yeah, it's the speedy monsters, and this is like probably the first one that's like legitimately speedy, and those are my Achilles heels. So, like, I kind of want to kill it just so I can move on to like other types of monsters. But yeah, any of the other types don't really. I mean, the Nightmare one, the Palomolu, or whatever it's called. That one wasn't a death; it was just a crash, right? So I would have gotten it, even though it's a slow kill because he keeps putting me to sleep. That thing is a problem, so I might have. Technically, I might just switch weapons. But I also at the same time want to. I feel like I can do it with the gun lance still. If I had to switch weapon, I would probably go with a sword and board, just because I know that I have a built-in sword and board, although I would have to like upgrade the equipment, which I don't have the resources for. But my sword and board usually is like my pure DPS, kind of like just crush the living crap out of the monster and stuff like that. This one's more methodical. It's more of my play style, the gun lance, and it's also really great for stream because while blocking, I can sort of like glance at chat and have a conversation at the same time. If I was using like any other weapon, I feel like I'd be too focused into the game. But yeah, so thank you for joining, and it was nice to reminisce on the old video game projects and current ones, you know, just talking about like how certain games do things and stuff like that. So I will end it now before my game crashes again and it loses all my progress. Alright, take care.